to the Swedish Open, played at Ymergårdens disc golf course in Borås, Sweden. We're looking at round 3, front 9 for the FPO. And my name is Kajsa Wahl.
And I'm Andersson.
And we have had a really nice round 2, so if you haven't seen it, we can really recommend to see it. And this day is it's still a bit windy, but it's a little bit better conditions.
And on the card today we have, as yesterday, Sofie Björlycke, and she's from Sweden. And we have a very international card here with Lykke Lorentzen. She's on +3 at the moment, and she's from Norway. And we've had ladies from Norway and Denmark and Sweden, so we're very international. Also Matilda Ringbom is on +3 in total, and she's from Sweden. Or almost Sweden. She's from Stockholm. And Katarina Staalesen from on the +9, and she's also from Norway. So they are sweet ladies all on this card. We look forward to seeing them fighting on the last round in Ymergårdens. And so we have +1, +3, +3 and +9 for these ladies. And we have a bit of a gap to 5th place and so on. But here we go.
Here we go, starting in hole 1 at the red carpet. Here we have a hole with OB on the right-hand side all the way. And there's a bunch of trees in the middle of the fairway. So you want to throw your disc passing the group of trees in the middle and not go OB.
And first up on tee, in the lead after the first 2 rounds with 133 throws, 1
and
over
here we also
par.
have Mikael as one of the arrangers,
A multiple Swedish champion and the reigning Swedish Open champion,
event.
Sofie
And they have
Björlycke.
done complete success of this event.
Yeah, truly.
And everyone has been so happy with how it has been arranged, this event. And, beautiful weather as well, a bit windy. First up on the tee we have Sofie Björlycke, and she is throwing her wraith, and today she's really correct from yesterday's mistake. That's a fist pump.
Amazing!
That's so
And
soft.
next on tee, on second place after 2 rounds, 3 over par, 2 from the lead. Sponsored by Latitude 64, Matilda Ringbom.
Yes, here we have Matilda, and she's going to throw the same disc as yesterday with her grace. And yesterday she had a very nice shot, and let's see if she can copy that shot from yesterday. And we really enjoy. Oh, that's a little bit to the left, but could it sneak through these? Yes, it does. Yeah,
Past everything.
yeah,
That's great.
it's happy not to get
And
stuck
next
in
on
those
tee,
trees. Yeah.
on tied second place after 2 days, Disc Golf Pro Tour player from Norway, sponsored by Prodigy, Lykke Lorentzen.
Yeah, so we have Lykke Lorentzen, and she is going to throw her FX2 500 plastic today as well. So let's see how that one goes for her today. That's a nice snap. We could hear it snap, and then she passes the 3 trees in the middle, and she's on the safe side of
And the final
help.
player in the group, on 4th place after 2 days with 141 throws, 9 above par, from Norway, sponsored by Innova and Carry, Katarina Staalesen.
Katarina as well. She is throwing a Star Destroyer today as well. And I just love this different kind of music everyone has chosen
It's
for
so fun.
starter. Yeah. And you can get a taste of the personalities that these ladies have with their choice of music. And everyone played a fabulous shot from tee. So let's see who can win the money and be closest to pin with their nice upshots. So that's pretty nice.
Yes.
Like 4 or 5 meters from the pin. So let's see who wins the closest to pin on the second shot. Okay, that went a bit too far. So Lykke is in the lead.
Yeah, she's closest so far.
Okay, there we go. A little chip shot again from Matilda, and a bit overturned, or is it? Okay. Oh, it trickled down a bit. A bit overturned. Yeah.
But still a good.
Oh,
approach.
and look at this. Sofie is.
She's so
she
close.
can make an attempt to put it in for
an eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's
okay.
She wins the closest to the pin.
she wins.
Great.
Yeah, that was closest. So, and that was an impressive first drive.
Nice
a
birdie.
Nice birdie. So we start the day with a birdie. That feels good. Matilda, what should she be?
Also birdie.
5-6 meters. Yeah, that's a nice birdie as well. These 3 to 6 meter putts in the beginning, they're a bit shaky.
Yeah, and it feels good when you make it.
Yeah, it's very nice. So we have a
star frame to start off this round.
That's beautiful.
That's a great start from our lead card. Here it comes to hole 2. It's a par 4 with a Mundo on the left here, and you want to land somewhere here so you can pitch around this bush of trees and go to the right, to the left of the Mundo tree that we saw, and end up at this basket. It might be a short par 4, but it can anyway be hard to reach.
Yeah, it is tricky to get all the way so that you can land. That's a very nice shot as well. That's a wraith from Sofie, landing in good position. And you see the grace and the little elephant stamp on the grace. So it's a bit more. Oopsie daisy! Oh, come on! Oh
no!
Did that hit the share?
Yeah, I think it did.
Oh, if that share wouldn't have been there,
it might have gone in. Oh. But she's OB.
She was OB now, but I mean it hit the chair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But I think it was the share of her father, so
I completely missed Lykke's shot. D3 400 for Lykke.
Great shot by Katarina.
Yeah, great shot with a T-bird from Katarina. And a bit aggressive perhaps from going out of bound, but that was a bit it was a bit shanked to the left. And there we go with a very nice upshot and a good roll from Lykke.
And it was on the right side of the mandatory.
Yeah. Oops, was that shanked?
No,
did you see it?
I think it went on the right side. I think it came back.
Okay, because it was
right
in the shade.
tree.
I didn't really see where it went.
We'll have to see on the stats or on the scores.
That one kind of flew a bit much to the left for Sofie, but I was all up in the tree trying to figure out if it was on the wrong side. But this is a tricky shot, and she cures it. That's beautiful.
It can be hard to get out of there. There are a lot of tiny trees.
That's a high five. Trickle around those trees.
Oh, just a bit low.
Yeah, well, good attempt.
Yes.
Yeah,
wow, birdie.
From being long. That's a good start. Birdie.
Very good start.
Yeah. She looks calm. And that's a bogey, unfortunate. Yeah, so you got a birdie there, so it was on the right side, and the par for Lykke. So that was
both
Katarina
and Sofie's got birdies.
It was that thing, we didn't know if it went on the wrong side, but then
it was on the correct side.
Yeah, it was.
Hole 3, you want to play a straight shot that goes straight all the way through this gap and ends up here, preferably before the basket or a little bit after, but not too long, since there's OB behind the basket and on the right side and on the left side of the fairway. So you have to keep your disc straight and not hyzer out or put anhyzer on it.
Sofie, a bit to the right. Yeah, she hits a tree. I thought it was a bit to the right. That's a 5 EV7 disc from Sofie. And Katarina is up next with her Star Rat. And that's a beautiful line. I was about to say, I niced the disc.
Yeah, you did.
even on TV, I can nice someone's discs. That's incredible. And Lykke throws a beautiful
This looks
Dare
great.
I say it?
Yes,
if it's not,
yes,
yeah,
you dare.
okay, no.
Wow, it's parked.
Yeah, that's a PA3. That's beautiful style.
It
Control.
is indeed.
And here we go with the Zombie or SPZ1. It's the same disc. And
And
Matilda,
stop. Ooh,
oopsie daisy.
it looks like it's OB. Yeah,
That's
it
OB,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happens if you have a little too much behind the disc.
Yep. And the OB lines are quite fierce here.
Yeah.
No more comment.
Oh,
That's almost 3 in a row. That's good.
she's on fire.
Yep. She has a mission. Oops, that's a nice shot.
Nice par save. Very nice.
So 2 throws, but a 3. And there we go with a nice par, easy par for Sofie.
And that's an easy birdie
That's
for
an easy
Lykke.
birdie. Yeah. And a good par also for Katarina. And we have a slow-mo of this beautiful par save putt. And
Yeah.
a little trickle from the trees as well. Yeah.
Hole 4 is a par 4. We have OB on the left and OB long down here. You want to place your disc somewhere about here so you can put your next throw on the left-hand side of the mando tree that we saw passing by, and come as close to the basket as possible. There's also OB on the left-hand side all the way to the basket, so you don't want to hyzer out on your when you're passing the mando tree.
Lykke throws a high PA3 500 plastic, and that hyzers out. Could it trickle? No,
It's in the middle of the
it's
trees.
like the worst position. If you don't go OB, that's
Yeah.
the worst position. This is a nice rat from Sofie. Could it be a bit?
It's perfect.
Picture perfect. That's exactly where you want to land your disc. How does
Good
she
job.
do it? Katarina, come on, turn. No.
Stay inbounds. Oh,
It's
the tree got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that was a rat as well. And this is a claymore from, and this looks nice. Could it check out? Does it? Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
good.
Ooh.
Good.
Yeah.
That's close to the hill, so it might be hard to see the basket from there, but she will have a easy way to pass the mando.
Look at this beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, she's disappointed.
Yeah.
I understand. It's a
Oh,
tricky spot to be there.
Katarina
Be
pitching
anywhere
up.
but there. And there we go with another sidearm attempt. Yep, she got up the hill anyway, so that's good.
Yeah, that's
a
good.
Third shot. And Sofie, this is easy. Even I could do that shot. No,
Oh.
okay, it went past the basket. Perhaps I could.
That's
a
good.
beautiful second shot, like 2.
Indeed.
Oh, that's a nice shot as well. Could it stay up? Yes, it can.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
very nice shot from Katarina.
Very nice.
Oh, she could see the top of the. Oh no! A bit
got a
to the
tree.
left, but otherwise nice. Yeah, that's it. That's a nice option.
Yes.
And here we go. From hitting the tree, there's another attempt to perhaps place it in the basket. Do you think?
Might be. She's
No.
not that one.
No.
But she sometimes give it a soft spit with those sidearms, I think.
Yeah. And here we have an attempt.
Oh
Good
yeah,
one.
great
That's
job,
good
Katarina.
pass. Nice putt.
Yes.
And might this be a
And
birdie?
Sofie gets the birdie.
That's very nice.
That's her third.
That's her
4
third.
down.
Yep. That's an impressive birdie.
Indeed. So it's been such a fun weekend getting to play with all these women from different countries. signature hole at Ymer, hole 5, that's going down and down and down and down.
In the winter you meet the skiers going up,
yeah, exactly. It's a tricky shot to make because you don't want to put too much hyzer or too much anhyzer, and you want to put it low enough so that it doesn't go into the woods on the side, because then you can be stuck.
Sofie starts off with this clash disc that's called Berry, and unfortunately she didn't really pure the line and she got off a bit to the side. And Katarina, could this one miss that tree? Yeah, it missed that tree.
Missed that tree.
That was a close call. It was a bit high as well, but it kind of landed by the road there, didn't it?
Yes, it did, but it might be a little bit pinched to the side.
Yeah, that was a rock tree. And from Matilda we have an SPZ1, and that one also
It's
goes
also
a
high
bit,
string.
high string out. So they're a bit careful. This is an FX2 in the 500 series from Lykke, and let's see. It's also a bit to the right.
But it
checks out
on
nice.
the fairway, more or less.
If you're in the fairway, then you're very happy.
Yeah.
Very happy. Or
kind of the fairway. There's no
fairway.
trees.
That's
Yeah.
a fairway compared to other places.
Yeah,
like that place.
oh.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. A bit more power to that side on would be
Sofie
nice.
got a look at least. Or
Oh,
no, maybe she didn't.
she makes a hole in the trees.
Yeah.
And she kind of did some maintenance on the course. That's a nice out. If it can, no.
No.
Okay.
It's very easy to go from one side to the other on this hole.
And this is a smart lady.
That's a very smart play by Matilda.
I mean, isn't she the youngest?
Yes, she is. The youngest, but the most mature.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
But that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay.
She's up there.
And let's see what Sofie can do from this position. Pitch out to a bit short, but that's a tough position. She didn't go into the other side anyway.
No.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, she's out.
And Katarina from the bush, what can you do? Stay out of the bush.
You can throw, she's up on the fairway.
Yeah. So again, we do some army golf until we reach the basket. Oh, that could have gone in.
Yeah.
That's a nice attempt.
That was a little bid.
Let's see if Sofie can put it in from struggling in the...
Oh! She wanted that.
And we'll see if Matilda... Where did it go?
Oh, it stayed right
okay,
beside
it was
the
a bit
basket.
high then. Yeah. I mean,
And
the
Lykke!
spin,
Wow,
the spin on those
just
putts.
straight into the basket.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was very beautiful.
Yeah,
we get
that's
a
a good replay. Look at that wrist snap. And just...
Yeah, and just in the middle of
nice.
it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's good. And let's see if Sofie can... Yep, she reached the basket this time.
And that's her first bogey of the round.
Yep. And we can also say that the first 8 holes at least are easier holes, and then we start with hole number 9.
Yeah, and then it just goes. Then it's just
then
harder,
just
we can say. More difficult.
Forget about it. Yeah, at least.
Hole 6, par 4, we're going uphill instead of the last one that's going downhill. Up, 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 up is this hole, and then it's this wooden logs at the end and an elevated basket on top of that. So you need to put some height on your disc to get up. You don't really get the feeling of the height in this view, but it's really going up in this hole.
And preferably have a bit unstable disc, but that looked a bit shanked, I would say, to the right from Lykke with a D3 400 plastic. And Sofie goes with FD, and she kind of forces that one to go right, because that's a straight flying disc.
I think she has a good look for the basket there.
Yes, like the same position as yesterday, just straight. And this is a Roadrunner, and that's a lucky break.
Yeah, It got
lucky
past all the
break.
trees.
Yeah. Good
nice.
position. Matilda throws her underworld. And yeah, that's the safest route and an unfortunate kick, but she's in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
And Lykke, oops, she took that way. Okay. I thought she was going to go like an
it's still
Anheuser.
rolling.
Is it?
It rolled quite a bit down, unfortunately.
Okay. So she's not having so much luck today. Oh, that was a nice approach. Yeah, to the basket.
Yeah, a bit of a death putt back with the slope behind, but...
And Sofie got way up on the hill. And oh, did she? Yeah, I thought it was a bit too left, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. You'd rather be a bit closer if you're that close towards the basket on your first shot, but she can make that, I guess. A nice approach from Katarina. And probably there was a JK ABRX. Oh, that's a stretch out.
Oh, stretch out on the knee.
Yeah. So, yoga sessions are important before you start your round. You never knew.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's another tree. So she's struggling.
That's a lot of
here.
trees.
Oh, it's interesting to look at her play.
Yeah, wow.
A lot of things are happening.
That was really close.
Yeah, thank you, Lykke, for making it very... and as well, Matilda for making this round very exciting. That was a high putt, but it went in. Let's see if Sofie can put it in the basket. Oops, just squeaking over the rim on this very high basket.
That's 2 birdies on our lead card.
Very exciting hole, this, I would say.
Yeah, indeed.
And Katarina might make it exciting or boring. Let's see. Oh, that was a bit boring. It was a very nice putt.
Very nice putt. Three birdies. Yeah. It's really great.
And this one plays as one of the easiest holes
it does.
as well. So the second to the easiest.
And then a bogey for Lykke.
Lykke.
Unlucky
Lykke on number 6. And a nice... Oi, look at that leg. High up in the air.
Hole 7 is the first of the new holes on the course. And here you want to throw a hyzer that comes right of the Monday tree you see here to the left. And ends up somewhere on this little fairway here. And there's no OB on this hole, but you need to pass the Mondo tree on the right side.
Look at the amount of green that Sofie has on the scorecard here. Oops! And that's an unfortunate kick with her wraith. I wonder if I...
no. If you jinxed it? No.
I will not say anything here. Katarina throws her star savant. That's a nice shot.
Yeah,
that's
it's a very nice shot.
Yeah.
She's a bit to the left, but she will probably have some kind of look there.
Yeah, that's a grace with an elephant on it from Matilda. And it's a nice and smooth swing. Slow and smooth and far. Oh, and an unfortunate kick there to the right.
And an unfortunate roll.
Yeah.
Hopefully she will have something.
Come on now. Lykke. That's wide but nice, and that will check up nice.
Yeah.
A bit to the right. It was a bit too far.
Yeah,
actually.
it was a bit too far.
But that was a D3 on the 400 plastic from Lykke. Hole 7.
So Sofie didn't pass the Mondo tree yet, so she has to go on the right-hand side.
Yeah,
and she does.
Checks out, and then she has an easy approach to the basket. And Lykke has to do a forehand approach towards the basket. What is it, like 30 meters?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
That's easy. And you have the backstop because it's the slope of the hill kind of stops your disc, so it's quite easy to... Whoop, that was high and a bit... She had a lot of trees, so that was tricky to get out of that wood. Katarina, this looks easy.
Yeah,
that was a beautiful shot.
That's great.
Yeah, nice
great
shot.
by Katarina.
Let's see. Do you think she will run for it?
No.
No, that was too wide.
I answered after I saw what she did.
Chicken. I think Sofie will go for it.
I think so too. Totally.
Let's go. Yeah,
Oh!
that's a frog jump.
That was interesting.
Yeah. It was an attempt.
Yeah, it was.
And that's...
Oh!
No way! Unlucky.
Oh,
Continues.
that's sad. Oof.
That's not fair, actually.
No. That was really hitting chains.
I think all of them, and then just nope.
No.
All right. So I got a bogey here for Matilda and a nice par
So
from
then
Katarina.
Katarina gets the only par on the lead card.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have thought so.
No,
Actually.
me neither.
Because that's quite easy hole compared to some others.
Yeah. And here we have hole 8, which is a par 4, and you want to throw over the stone wall and end up somewhere here. There's OB long of the basket and to the left of the basket, so you have to be careful with your approach so you don't go OB.
Very easy to throw a bit long in your approach.
But this was actually played as the easiest hole on the day.
Yeah, but this is a bit high. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
oh, and it's
it is.
rolling.
Oh!
It's rolling. It's OB down there. Will it stop?
Oh, but it's a crappy position, even
Oh,
if it's
yeah,
not OB.
it is.
It is really crappy. That was a Star Destroyer from Katarina. And this is a Wraith from Sofie, and that one is beautiful. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's
nice.
even further than yesterday, I think.
It might have been, yeah.
And this is a Grace. Oh, that's a bit too wide
Come through.
and a bit wrong.
But I think it stopped at least.
Yeah, placement just behind a tree, it looked like. And Lykke is a FX2 from Lykke. And that looks good. If
looks
it's not
good.
going too straight.
Oh, it did go too straight.
Oh, hello. These ladies are struggling, as you
Oh,
can
wow.
see.
This is a hard one.
Yeah. So, oh, watch out for the arms there, because you can really hurt yourself. That's impressive from that crappy
That's really
position.
impressive. Good.
Okay, well done. And this one was easier than... Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see here, you leave it a bit short because you don't want to risk going OB long. Just like 3 meters behind the basket. And as well.
Yeah, it's a little short, but I think it's good.
Yeah. Well. Oh, that's a risky business.
It's still in bounds. Yeah. Great.
That's a good
wow,
birdie.
that's a good birdie. Great from down there.
Yep. That's very good.
Oh
No, that was a scary bid
Yeah.
for
And straight
perhaps,
into.
yeah. That's a nice birdie for Lykke and also from Sofie. So and we have a par from Matilda here. Yeah. I think this when you see the OB lines you get a bit spooked sometimes
you
and
do.
a bit shaky.
You
so
do.
yeah. And it is the last round for the event. So
Yeah.
it's the final round.
And here we come to hole 9, which played as the hardest hole today. And it's really hard because it's a tiny or a narrow gap to a narrow fairway all the way to the basket, and it winds down through the forest in this way. And if you're a little bit off to the right or to the left, you can have a really tricky time to get out.
And behind the basket there is a bloody drop off as well.
Yes, it is. So it's a tough hole to par even.
Yes, it is very tough. Katarina goes first with her Mako 3. It's a star Mako 3, and that's enough.
Oh, you did it again.
I only came to it's a nut.
Yeah.
It's a nice line. This looks to be a bit inside.
Yeah.
That was a bit too inside, and that was an AVR from Sofie through, and Lykke.
She keeps it nice and wide, and
Yeah.
I think that's great. Oh, but it rolls. Oh, it
but
rolls down
still,
a bit.
yeah. That's a D2 400G that she throws. And this is an Underworld from Matilda. Oh, was that high? Oh, that is high.
Oh, it is high, but does it hold?
Does it hold? We don't know because this
I have
hole.
no idea.
That's quite tricky with this hole because you don't see what your disc does.
No, you have no idea from the tee.
And this is from Sofie with Army Golf as well. She didn't hit the... Oops! Oi! She said, yeah. That's also a little bit of Army Golf when you go from one side to the other.
Yeah.
They didn't at all succeed with hitting the fairway. Let's see if Lykke hits the fairway-ish, but not really, so she will be obstructed. And Matilda is trying to... I don't know, that was far down the...
Yeah.
That was
really far.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets out.
And
in
to the
a little bit.
And this should... Yeah.
I think that's fairway.
Yes, finally. Was it like third, fourth shot?
Third, I think.
And
third for
here
Katarina.
we come out to the fairway.
Yeah.
Finally. I can take a breath. It's like, don't go in there again.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's in.
She's in. Those trees are really hard to get out of.
See, this is a fairway. That's a nice fairway.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
great. Great by
Well
Sofie.
done, Sofie. Well done.
So this whole average 1.2 over par for the ladies today.
Yeah. And that was... this is hole 9, yeah. So it was the most difficult hole for the whole round. And we see the trees are having their say in disc golf. That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, it's nice to not have to worry about this putt.
Yeah, especially with the drop off behind it. So yeah, we have a couple of discs at the basket, and then we have an attempt. Oh, that's the drop off behind there, but I don't know. That's a good one.
Short.
That's a par.
That's a par. Great.
That's good. And it's a bogey and a par.
And a par and a bogey. Yeah, it's very easy to get a bogey on this one.
That's good results for this hole, actually.
Really?
I must say. And so, on this round we have Sofie on a -3, and Lykke is landed on an even score, and Matilda +2, Katarina -2 for the round, and in total we have Sofie on -2, Lykke +3, Matilda +5, and Katarina on a +7. And we very much look forward to seeing you on the back 9 of the last round.